Welcome to Bobbi Jo's. Hope everybody's doing well today. I am just going to get me some basil leaves here. I'm going to make some egg muffins and I'm going to put some basil in it. This is my basil plant that I had outside in the garden. I just dug it up and brought it inside for the winter and it's doing pretty good. So let's go over to my workstation. I have my large cast iron mini cake pan heating up in the oven on 350 degrees. I put some avocado oil in it and I'm heating it up. I'm just going to cut these into little smaller pieces. It's 3 basil leaves. You don't have to use basil. You can season these however you like. I love fresh basil. It smells so good. And I'm going to be putting spinach, mushrooms. I think that's all I'm going to put in them. Sometimes I'll chop up some pepper in them, like sweet bell peppers or red bell peppers, something like that. But I think I'll leave those out this time. I usually do about 2 cups of spinach chopped up, and I'm going to do 4 mushrooms. I'm going to slice those up. Okay, there's my 4 mushrooms that I've diced up. Okay, I normally don't measure. I just do like 2 big handfuls of baby spinach, but I'm going to measure after I've chopped it up. This is a cup. I've got 1 more handful over here to chop up, and it's probably going to be another cup, but we'll check. And when I cut it up, I use my kitchen shears. I just put a bunch of it in my fingers like that and just chop it up with scissors. You can do it however you want. I'm just showing y'all how I do it. All right, so it's a little over a cup, the next handful, but that's all right. I'm okay with that. That's 2 cups of chopped spinach. So I'm gonna put my mushrooms in here and my basil. I'm going to get another bowl and I'm going to crack and whisk together 12 eggs. Also have feta cheese. I get this at Sam's. It's going to go on top. And we also have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and about 1/8 teaspoon of ground black pepper. I ended up putting my eggs in the bowl that the spinach was in and using a smaller bowl for my spinach and stuff. Okay, we're going to have the salt and pepper and we're going to whisk all this together. Now we're just going to mix all the veggies in with it. You can do this with any veggies you want. You can use onion, you can use pepper, mushrooms, broccoli, and you can change the cheeses. You can use cheddar cheese if you prefer that. This is the Lodge mini cake pan. So these are bigger than normal muffins. You can use a regular muffin tin with the 12 wells. This should fill it up. This is bigger. I may have some left over. If I do, I'll put some in my little casserole dish and bake it that way. So this is hot. You hear it sizzle. I'm just going to fill it halfway up. Actually, it's going a little more than halfway. Now I make Steve some that don't have any veggies in it. It's just sausage and cheese and some seasonings. But I like mine with some veggies. Oop, that is way too full. Let's go over here to this one that's a little less. Hopefully they don't overflow. Now I'm going to top it with feta cheese. Okay, and I'm going to put these in the 350-degree preheated oven. They're going to bake about 20-25 minutes. You want to bake them until the center is done. I always make sure they're a little toasty around the outside. Then I'm going to get my casserole dish ready for the rest of it, and I'll show that to y'all here in just a second. All right, I'm using my little Corningware casserole dish for the rest of it. Isn't that cute? This is one of my vintage. I think it says 1.5 quarts. Maybe. It's a small one. But it's 1975. So this thing is as old as I am. I'm going to put a little avocado oil in the bottom. And just brush it all up the sides. So we don't want it sticking. And we are just going to dump the rest of this in here. All right. And we're going to stick that in the 350-degree oven. Okay, let me get it out of the oven. These smell so good. Don't they look good? I've got a little offset spatula that I'm going to go around the edges. Loosen it up. Don't look like they're stuck to the edges much. Yeah, they're just popping right up. They smell so good. When you cook in cast iron, it's best to heat it in the oven before you put anything in it, and that keeps stuff from sticking. Especially, you want it well seasoned, but I always heat my cast iron before I put anything in it. Okay, I'm gonna try one of these. I know Steve's not gonna want to try one. We'll go with the middle. You see they're browned underneath. And got some brown around the edges. I could have probably cooked it a minute or two longer, but that looks good. I would get on camera and taste test this, but it's early and I'm still in my pajamas. All nice and steamy. It's really good. You can taste the basil in it too. Very good. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to individually wrap them. I'll probably do it in like some aluminum foil or something. Stick it in a freezer bag. And these will go in the freezer. I'll also cut the casserole up into squares and freeze that as well. And then I'll take one out to thaw in the fridge each day. And I can have it for breakfast the next morning. That's what the center looks like. Very good, very good. 2 thumbs up and drool worthy. I'll show y'all the casserole in just a minute. Okay, so here's my little casserole. See, it sticks to this a little more than it did my cast iron, but my cast iron's well seasoned. Then I just go around the edges, loosen it up. And then I'm going to cut it into little squares, and I will freeze those as well. All right, that's all there is to making these little egg muffins. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.